It's a very weird Wednesday morning here. Government weather control program is taking a different look today. You got extreme fog. I wanted to take a quick opportunity to show you the campsite during the day. I don't know if you can see, that's the sun. This is pretty amazing. Very calm, very quiet, but here's my gravel pit pond lake that I have access to. See as people walk in, we'll go for a little walk down the road. I tried going live a minute ago, but the data signal wasn't even getting through this fog, so this one seems a little more stable. Welcome in. This is pretty dense fog for 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, we get fog around here quite often, but it usually breaks up pretty quickly. So we're just walking down the road. Good morning, Condensed Reality. How are you doing today? So let's see, there's the tweak shack. Not the outhouse, the A-frame behind it. So we've been walking for 20 seconds here. I end up at this secluded little private beach here, over right in front of the tweak shack. It kind of drops off a very steep, rocky decline to the water, but here we got a nice little sandy beach. Water's looking a little murky today, but whatever. It's just for swimming. Max, you going for a swim? This is great. Max is off leash. He doesn't go anywhere. He just sticks around wherever I am. So I haven't done any exploring. I don't know what's up this road. But there's my lake access. Should probably pull a fishing boat down into there. Then down here, oh, looks like we got, I don't know if you can hear that, some running water. There's some beaver dam action here or something. I'll get back to the road because this grass is all full of dew and I'm just got my Crocs on. Socks getting wet. So yeah, this is true travel vlog content. Good morning, Tanya. Shout out to Tanya. I'm gonna give you a little feature later on. This is gonna be a short stream. I got stuff to do today, but if I didn't do this now, I might not get back today until dark. I'm gonna try to not make that happen, but if any of you saw the thumbnail, try to show you. This is a little creek that runs right behind the A-frame. And no, haven't thrown a line in yet. Maybe towards the weekend. Today's what, Wednesday? Tomorrow looks like a bit of a nothing day. Maybe just haul a few bags of stuff to the dump, because I got a pile of shit at my neighbor's place. I'm just storing short term, so I got to get that out of there. So I'll grab a little bit of stuff today. I gotta head to the auction and help them. I'm gonna put the fenders back on that tractor. Good morning. Morning, Reluctant Prophet. I'll get to your question in a second, but just wanted to continue showing the peace, calm, tranquility, and beauty of this little site here. This is truly amazing. And yeah, as I said at the beginning, the government control weather program is quite something. The sun is supposed to be right there. Can't even see it right now. So let's go have a coffee and a smoke and chat for a few minutes. Got that. Got that. All right, we're just gonna do handheld. Oh, everything is just soaked from the dew. I don't know, that I guess they can't forecast fog, especially when it's being manufactured, but I had some towels hanging up here and they're all soggy. I didn't leave anything out that really could get damaged, but hopefully the sun comes out later. It's going to be a little bit of a cooler day today and cooler through the rest of the week, so fishing might be just the thing to be doing instead of whatever it is I have been doing. Oh yeah, why sell the house? Well, long story short, my wife and I split up. So we were in that place 8 years, almost to the day. We moved in September 2017, and we were married in 2015. And we got married on the understanding that we were going to start a family, but she was reluctant, and no no pun intended, they're a reluctant prophet, and kept saying through the years, yeah, we'll do it, but it was never going to be part of her thing. So I just lost motivation to do anything. That was my I don't know if you want to call it a life's dream, but that was a goal, is to have a family living on the land, raising our own food, raising animals, doing the stuff, that kind of lifestyle, that homesteading or farming like my grandparents farmed, not the way modern industrial farming is done. And so we bought this house, which was impractical for just a couple. We had no kids back then, still don't now. But big 4-bedroom house on 5 acres was kind of the perfect opportunity to start a family, and just dragging your heels, and we're both getting older. She's younger than I am, but getting older, like how long are you gonna wait? So a few years ago it dawned on me like this was not gonna happen, and I just, something inside me broke, so I just had to find a new motivation or something. So the new motivation wasn't to separate from my wife, but trying to redefine, like, how do we go forward from here? Yeah, the free labor, absolutely. But a great opportunity to train your kids up, learn them how to work. Don't learn them how to speak good or English. Teach them how to live, how to interact with nature and animals, and turn them into good little monsters. So yeah, once the realization that goal was never going to be achieved, it was just, I don't know if my attitude changed or I changed, but We kind of were unable to communicate on any level. So at a certain point this spring, I said, let's just sell this place and go our separate ways. This is not this is not going to go forward in any kind of constructive way. So it was sort of my attitude is like just cut our losses, unfortunately. So yeah, the project through the spring and summer was get that place sold, and that's it. Kids definitely are not free. I know Tanya has strong opinions on these matters, so you and Reluctant Prophet can maybe start a side chat or something there. But that's kind of the story. So now I'm free as a bird. I'm tweaking you. Oh, another random badger attack out of nowhere. How about that? Well, at least he didn't go for the balls and just start biting. It was more like just a little nibble. So that's okay. Good morning, Bow. Modern times, no. Back in the day, they were an asset. Government wants kids to be a burden, so we have less. Welcome everyone from the Lorata Corporation. Are you welcome, Justin? You may as well join the retweak contingent of the chat gang. Oh yeah, that's kids. I always saw that as an asset, one way or another. Maybe I'm a bit idealistic, but maybe I'm becoming less than an ideologue or an idealist. Someone's restreaming you too? Damn. How many streams has he got going? Well, good morning to Lorata from the little tweak shed. If you're coming in now, you just missed the tour. So go back to the beginning and retweak the whole thing. You see my little camping setup here and the location I'm at. It's a cozy little place. I slept like a log last night. It was so fine. Except for the moths. The moths like to hang out on this door at night. And so the first 20 minutes before bedtime is swatting moths. Not so much of a burden per se, but too expensive to consider a large brood. Well, the family that's moving in or that moved into my place, they have 6 kids. So age 6 to 14, they had kids every 2 years for 8 years, for 6 years. 6 to 14, is that correct? I think that's what they told me. Yeah, no. Whatever. I need an Asian to do the math. So. But they were just cranking them out, right? And it looks like they've got a crew, and they're all excited to have that property and do stuff. They're probably the older boys are all into quadding and biking and such, which is they're gonna love this. Like these gravel pits are all around here. Back in my day, living around Winnipeg, there's gravel pits just not too far north of where I grew up, and that was a place to go dirt biking. And so out here, there's all manner of terrain and trails and whatnot. Yeah, check back with them in a year. But they want I left the chickens for them. It would have been extra work for me to try to sell all these chickens, and I was already answering enough phone calls and responses and the stuff I was trying to sell. So I just said keep the chickens. So they're excited about doing stuff with animals too, and I would assume gardening. Maybe I'm assuming wrong, but It's like they bought the property with a purpose in mind, which was very similar to what my purpose was or motivation to buy it. So. But that's gone. It's done. It's no regrets. And moving forward, moving on. So whatever comes my way, I'll deal with it. So, but that's that. And so yeah, I got a little bit of stuff today, but shout out to the generous people at Balmoral Roofing, aka my cousin Tanya. So I dropped that skid steer trailer off yesterday, and I had left them a cooler with some eggs and farmer sausage from Junior that we butchered a couple of weeks ago. So I dropped off the trailer, and they had left the cooler the same place I had left it. So I picked up my cooler on the way out and just tossed it in the back of the truck. And then later through the day, I got a text and it said, we left you a little something in the thing, in the cooler. And I didn't even look inside. I heard something rattling in there, but I thought it was maybe a cooler pack or something. So I just tossed it in the back of the truck. So then I read the text, and it was already dark. And I figured, you know what? I bet I know what's in there. And I was right. And so I got this little note, and I'll read the note. But here's what it was. A little GoPro camera. So, Brent, there's a little something for you to try during your travels. Hope it helps you get more viewers. I don't know if the camera is the difference. It's, this non-tent is kind of, people want to watch this and subscribe. I mean, that's your problem, not mine. But well, look at that beautiful handwriting. I mean, geez, could you teach me how to do cursive like that? Mind you, I haven't written in cursive in years. I took engineering, and it was kind of ingrained in me just to do block letters. So that's my writing style, is block letters all the time. And we went out. So that's going to be cool. Or maybe we could do First Amendment and strap this to the chest and go storming into City Hall and the police department and whatever. So who knows? We'll put that to use, most certainly. Strap it to my forehead and go to the post office. Maybe pick up where Tua Pre left off. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, thank you so much. That was very thoughtful, and very much appreciate that. So that's about it for now. I do have places to be and things to do and people who want to annoy me, so I better just go ahead and let that happen. And so to all the restreamers out there, the chat gangs, and whoever else is watching, I will check back in with you later. All right, have a great one. Bye-bye.